Welcome to Graveyard Keeper Stranger Sins. Yes, it's new DLC available today on Steam, or yesterday if this is tomorrow. Let's not get there. Anyway, new DLC, Stranger Sins. It's available on Steam for the sum of £6.29 or your local regional equivalent, and it promises to add a few new things to the game, as you might imagine from a paid expansion. To everyone, even if you don't have the expansion, it seems that it's added the ability to automate hops and wine. So there's a zombie brewery, if you like. But for the people who buy the DLC, you basically have a new system with a tavern that you own and expand, just like you would your cathedral or your church. So why don't we get started and let's take a look at what's in the game. And here we are outside of our church, and you'll see we get a new visual notification at the top of the screen that tells us when a new body's arrived, so we know where to actually come and pick this up. Yep, you really don't like the wine. But of course, have something stronger, right? Something like cognac. I don't have any cognac. Fine. Nobody sells it, and I don't know how to make it. Okay, so a new task is available that we can do, and I have, I guess, a new body to take care of. And do I have any storage whatsoever? I do not have any storage whatsoever. I'm just going to put you there for now. In fact, what kind of body are you? You're six white. Interesting. That would probably be better than some of the ones I already have. Let's just get rid of you. And let's just dump you over here for now. And we'll deal with the rest later. I guess I'm just going to pick you up and put you outside. So let me just go and dump this friendly corpse. And, well, I've got nowhere to put it. No. Okay, we'll come back to that later. For now, let's go and take a look at that task. So we'll go and have a word with him again. Any ideas about cognac? Task completed. You need to find and dig out an old keg. Yeah, I'd like a little bit more information. It's the old keepers. We used to drink together all day long. Piles of soil between the village and the lighthouse. So, he wants to be bribed with alcohol, and we'll get stuff for it. Okay. So we need to go across to the village or the lighthouse, or east of the village towards the lighthouse. So I'm just going to start digging randomly, and let's see what we get out of here. That's just some silver nuggets. Nah, don't need that. And heading east out of the village. So hopefully it's around here somewhere. Maybe there's some more here. Well, let's dig this one up. Oh. Come on, cinematic. Where's my cognac? An archaeological machine? Okay, it's more useful than a simple keg of cognac. Fine. Okay, in that case, can I own some land then, please? New task. Okay. Known NPCs. Where is this new task? Well, I have lots of completed tasks. Let's take a look for the new ones. You need to get back home. Craft a spirit laser to expand the portal. That's all the old stuff. What's new then? Talk to Jerry about the machine you found. So back it is to our, well, mortuary. And time to speak to Jerry. What do you have to say about that machine? Just buy some land and build a tavern. Something to do with the DLC, it seems. Why not a 10-story palace? Well, I guess I could get the gold for that. Then will be a cover, so we're going to dig underneath it. Yeah, dig out the cellar and use the machine. And you just had a chance of making some money. Well, that'd be nice. Knowledge from the machine and money from the tavern. Good. And what's in it for you? And he wants to know about his past. Yes. Okay, so we have to then pretty much... Oh, and one thing in the technologies, by the way, is over here. You can see the zombie vineyard, zombie brewery, and zombie winery. So, yep, you can get all of those automated as well. Anyway, back to known NPCs. Jerry, talking skull, he suffers from amnesia, so clearly there's nothing to do there. We need to, well, where's the actual new task? That's odd. Let's take a look. No. Okay. Buy some land from Adric, tavern owner and head of the village. Buys burial certificates. So let's head over to the tavern and see what he has to say. And here we are at the local tavern. I want to buy some land from him so I can start my own tavern, which competes with his stuff. Yeah. How about selling me a piece of land? Taxes, fees, solicitor's service. It'll be 9,682 gold, 54 silver, and 11 cents. Someone like Dig. We've got to go and speak to Dig. Dig's a crazy guy that lives out of town, and I think he gave us some like seeds originally or something like that. He's out here on the eastern side. We may have to wait for dawn. I can't remember if he's here at night time, but let's go and take a look, see if he's around. Sort of old crazy guy lives in a barrel. He's not around that I can see, so maybe we'll wait until daytime. And here he is. Let's go and speak to Dig. Yes. He doesn't make much sense, to be clear. What did we actually trade with him originally? Was it the hemp? It may have been the hemp seed. But anyway, yes, about the land purchase. Okay. Land. Land, please. That's a yes. That's a yes. Okay. Yep, we're fine. So, yeah, he said okay. So now we go back to Adric and get the land from him. Okay, I'd like to buy a piece of land in Old Dig's name. He approved it. He's definitely in high spirits. Many high spirits. Okay, 30 silver. Fine, that's no problem for me. Who could help me build a tavern? You said to compete with me. I would never... yes, it's just a hypothetical question. If someone were to build a tavern, who might do that? Cory and his brother Tress, I think they're on the farm, so we need to go and speak to those. Let's go and take a look at those. They're at the west of the village. So west and a bit north, you get to Cory, who's up here. He's basically the mason. And, yeah, about tavern building. Cory and brother. Clearly thinks a lot of his brother. It's all year to build a barn. You need to speak to the Amish. Okay, I either pay them enough so they can start working for the council, or I'll become your supplier and you can build that barn much quicker. Huh, bit of a cost? Well, let's just see. Can we actually pay him? $2 and we're yours. Okay, it's on top of that, but you'll build me a tavern. Okay, so we just nap, and that should be it. Yeah, so how much money do we have left? We have 4 gold, 91 silver left. So I'm off back to the house and go for a sleep. And as I wake up, it's heading towards nighttime. I just had a nap in the middle of the day. It's fine. And we're going to head back across and see if our land's been built on. And you'll see underground, there's this new sort of passageway heading east, and that's where the town is, the village, I should say. So if we head east, let's go and see where this goes. Heading up here, and looks like there's an area for building. Can't really do much with it right now. And there's a new chest. Okay. And, yep, new regular. Yep, regular oven. Nothing excessive there. Professional kitchen. Okay, and we can build new stuff. So a box rack with some other bits and pieces we need to go and get. But let's just go upstairs. And there we go. We can see we've got a little tavern of our very own with a skull on the sign. So yeah, why don't we go and take a look at the inside. A Barman Doll. Presumably we're going to slot Jerry's head inside it and he'll just serve drinks. Yeah, so we are now able to create a Barman Doll. Go to your workbench and do it. Fine, no problem. And we'll save our questions for later. So we've got a new task. Is there anything I can do here? Trade report, just like we'd sell our crates. That's fine. And we can build stuff. So we can build a tavern table. And that's just going to get some planks and some nails. And then also wooden beams for cabinet with artifacts and stuff like that. And graveyard fest. Okay. Presumably a beer festival of some kind. So we need to go and create some stuff. But first of all, let's go and take a look what it takes. Ooh, is there an upstairs? Well, there is, but there's nothing really up there right now. Okay. Can't interact with anything else. Nope, can't take anything else. Fine. Back to the workshop to hopefully create this doll thing. See, here we are at the Carpenter's Workbench 2, and we can create this Barman Doll. So why don't we just click that, and it'll be created by our helpful zombies. And then presumably we've got to cut that back all the way back over to the tavern, so we're just got to wait for this to be done. Our original zombie couldn't store this anywhere, so or couldn't really finish crafting it. So just take your zombie back out and put him back to work, and then just finish it off by pressing F yourself, and then you've got this doll you can take back over to the tavern. Okay, let's go and see whether he can be put to use. Oh, Yorick's going to occupy him. Okay. He can work around the clock, and no wages, maybe? And there we go. Employee of the Month achievement, and 30 years of bartending experience. Ah, fine. Yes, let's not worry about expired cocktails. Okay, let's go and see what he had to say. I greet the new bartender. Okay, so we're going to need to make pallets of alcohol to be able to sell in the sort of main tavern area. And they also want quality taverns, just like your church and your cathedral. More customers you get, the more money. Good. Okay, so to start, make some beer, basically. And oh, what's that? Is that just a way to go downstairs? Ah, you can actually get just straight downstairs with this entrance. Fine, no problem. And show me your inventory. He's got nothing. And trade report, we have nothing. So yeah, presumably this is some kind of score gauge, if you like, of the quality. So maybe we should increase that quality by making a tavern table. For that, we're going to need 8 planks and 8 nails. It'd be nice to be able to get stuff from our sort of main area over here automatically, but I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. However, let's go and speak to Jerry first of all. And Jerry's got his own little enclosure. About the machine. Now should I break the wall to get the machine free? You read my mind. Okay. Yeah, let's get the machine free. There we go. Must be a button. Push it. That's always a good idea. There's a skeleton. Don't pay any attention, that's the inventor. Okay, we need to put an artifact into this hole, and we'll witness a scene from the far past. Yeah, so don't put the wrong order of artifacts in. Fine. Okay, so the first one we need is the statuette of the ancient god, and Adric owns it. The guy we're just competing with our tavern. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take care of this corpse because it's 98%, and we'll go and see how, well, if this is just a normal body, I assume it is. Yeah, seems pretty normal. It's got 6 white, 1 red, so I'm just going to take that and just store it just in case for the moment. So I'll just sacrifice this one, And we'll put this down here. And then we've got everything we need. So I'm going to then go and have to speak to Adric, it seems. Hey, I'm totally not the owner of that new tavern that just opened outside of town, but could we possibly talk about statuette? Yes, about the statuette. Okay, ask his wife. Is she around? Let's look. Yep. About the statuette? Okay. Usual husband-wife issues. So we're now a detective trying to find evidence of infidelity in the idyllic partnership of tavern owner and wife. Yeah, so about that trip to the town. How was that? So we're gonna have to go and speak to Creswold. Okay. Oh, that's not Creswold. Need to go and find Creswold. And here he is. Let's go and speak to the blacksmith. About the trip to the town, then. So presumably we're going to have to make him something. Let's just take a look. Creswold is in here. I think he is somewhere. Creswold, talk to him one more time, okay? So, your life is hard. I feel for you. Completely honestly. Oh, so no, he didn't smell someone else. She didn't smell someone else's perfume. It was just his perfume for her. Let's just use another speed potion, just so that I can get around easily, and then go and speak to her, I guess. Or I can speak to Adric, maybe. Can I give him any options? Nope, looks like I have to tell her the secret. Oh well. Okay. Fine, so now we get statuettes of the ancient god, which we can take back to Jerry and see what the machine does, or at least put the first artifact in the machine. After we see her give her husband a piece of her mind, I guess? Fine, let's head back to our tavern. Okay, so now we can go and maybe slot this into the machine. Yep. And oh, it looks like there's quite a few parts in here. Archaeological time machine for looking to the past to remember all these safety protocols. Okay, so give him the statue of the ancient god. Strange, it looks familiar. Okay. And what are we going to see? Right, okay. Star Wars crawl. Totally not Star Wars crawl. The ancient god created the sky, the earth, wheat, whiskey, and 3 priestess sisters to serve him. And he liked it so much that he created priests and legionnaires and many other people to serve him. The people were fools, they knew nothing and could make nothing, but the ancient god was generous, and he gave the people homes, food, water, clothes. And after death, the souls would float across the ancient bridge and onto the land of the dead. But like all great stories, love spoiled everything. Okay. Are you going to transition? I want this tavern. I want a tavern like this. This would be nice. I think this is the town. It's supposed to be the town. The town you can never actually visit. Okay, so that's Jane. And he's clearly just pouring something away into this pool. Yep. Oh, this is her Adric. Okay, so it's both of them. Fine. That was 210 years ago. So they've been together for quite a while. An ancient wine flask. Okay. And Adam's own it. The farmer's son or the miller. Okay, so he doesn't know where it is. Okay, so that's the introduction to the rest of the tavern, whereby you can craft a cabinet to put lots of ancient stuff in, and basically improves your tavern. Good, good, good. Okay, graveyard keeper, garden keeper, tavern keeper, and now museum keeper. Fine. So we clearly need to get started with presumably the rest of our tavern. I need to then craft a few things, I suppose. We can speak to people. Oh, okay. We can speak to a few people inside who have nowhere to sit right now. So maybe I should go and start constructing stuff. That means I'm going to need 8 wooden beams and going to need like 26 planks and lots of nails. So let's go and make those and bring them back. Somewhat annoyingly, our teleport ability that's in our inventory, teleport stone, doesn't have, unfortunately, the tavern. It has pretty much everything else, so maybe that's something that's been overlooked, but you can, of course, go straight to the Dead Horse, and it's not too far away from there, or you can just go underground, whichever is closest. I think maybe the lighthouse is closer? Not sure. In fact, I'm going to need more speed potions when I go back, but for now, we'll just head back across to our tavern. Unfortunately, the teleport stone doesn't have any ability to teleport straight here, so maybe that's something that's been overlooked by the developer. If so, if your developer's watching, feel free to implement that into the teleport stone, unless it already is and it's just not unlocked yet. So now we should be able to build stuff over here, and we have a cabinet with artifacts and a tavern table, so let's see if we can build a table. Okay, that's a -2. Tavern quality -2. That said 5. I said 5, -2. Here, okay, so cabinet with artifacts, let's build that. That goes somewhere that I didn't spot. Oh, top. There we go. So, yep, that is increased the tavern quality to 3. Okay, so we can put a tavern, the statuette of the ancient god in there. Yes, so that goes into the left one, and we get an extra bit of quality, so we're up to 4. This is -2, by the way, because it's not constructed. That's why, obviously. We've not constructed it yet. Let's build that. There we go. +7, so we're now up to tavern quality of 11. Hopefully people will sit down on that. Do I have enough to build a second table? I don't. I need a few more planks for that. That's fine, though. Yeah, anything to say? No. Still no inventory. So I need to clearly start making some alcohol. Now, for that, we're going to need, well, we're going to want to automate brewing at a brewery, and also vineyard and some winery as well, but a brewery would get us started. And that's new technology. We have enough points for that. We have lots of red points from making iron ingots. So we'll just go ahead and lock this. Good. And that's ready to make. So then we have to go and find out where we can actually put this down. And you may notice in here, in the cellar underneath our house, there is this porter station, which will transport basically beer wherever you want. So presumably that's going to take it from here over to our tavern. So let's just take a look at the building here. You can see there's another space over here on the right hand side, and there's a space over here on the left. So it looks like we can actually make a zombie brewery. We're going to need some complex iron parts, some simple iron parts, and some stone. Okay, so that should be relatively straightforward to actually make, and I really need to make more speed potions. It's terrible without speed potions. So let's just see. What can we actually tell them to make here? Do I have any of those things? Some complex iron parts, sure. Simple iron parts, and a piece of stone. I think I've probably got stone everywhere, hopefully. Yeah, lots of stone. I just need to get some parts, so I'll get those together. So I've dropped a zombie in this porter station, and you can see he's off there, basically heading off with his cargo, whatever it actually is. And we'll then go and see if we got all of the parts we actually wanted. I wanted some complex iron parts. I just need one of them, and we'll just pick up the simple iron parts that should have been made. I would imagine. Yep, some simple iron parts. Let's just take half of them, just in case. And while we're here, I'm going to pick up those extra planks just to make another table for the tavern. And you should be done, well, pretty soon now. So let's just see where you dump this in. I'm going to need some moth wings as well, and or some bat wings. Well, moths or bats that they both need. They're both for the speed potion. I'm not sure if I actually have any. I mean to go on a bit of a hunt. Anyway, have you finished with my complex iron parts wherever you've dumped them? Yep. Let's go and grab that and pop downstairs. And then we can just build here. So we can make a zombie brewery. And you don't go there. You go over here. Fine. Okay, so what goes on that side? Just a general space for stuff, I suppose. Okay, that's fine. And over here, of course, we're probably going to need to build this. Okay, and then we can craft beer. We need some hops. We need water, crafted with a hand mixer, or getting water from somewhere else. And yeah, hops we're going to need to grow at a zombie vineyard. So we're going to need that point. So we're going to need some green points to grow a zombie vineyard, the vineyard for that. And I presume it's going to be where our usual vineyard is, east of our home, just on top of the hill. That does however mean we need 125 green and 25 blue points to do it. Well, let's get that other table up and running while we're here. The tavern table looks like that's going to fill up our entire pub as it is for now, and let's finish that off. And our tavern quality will go up to 16. Good. Oh, it looks like we've actually made some money. We've red wine. Oh, that's the porter. He's brought the red wine here. Fine. And we get 10 silver, I guess. So there goes my reserves of red wine, and that's fine. Still nothing in the barman's inventory. I'm presuming he's gonna hold on to the booze and sell them out of his inventory. So that's fine. Is there anything else I can build down here just yet? Just this box rack. So why don't we build one of those as well? Let's put it there. And let's go and build that up too. So I'm not sure what we're going to use this for. Maybe this is just going to be extra storage for the alcohol. So yeah, presumably. Yep, that's going to be fine. Good. And we're pretty much ready to move on. So I now need to go and find lots of sources of green and blue points. And as usual, once the astrologer is around, or astronomer is around, I should say, well, we get able to buy books, as we normally would, apart from the fact, well, can I actually buy books? Why can't I buy books? I've got enough money? Ah, I can. Okay, good. Oh, I just don't have enough inventory space, that's why. Let me just take both of those, first of all, and use up the inventory space. Use them up. Okay, and then we'll just go and buy the rest of them off him for whatever he wants to actually charge us. We don't really much mind at that point. There we go. So use and use. Okay. So how much points have we got now for our technology tree? We have 105 and 80, which will get us most of what we need. We can get the winery working, but I want the vineyard for us to be able to grow stuff. So I'm going to need some more green points. Now that's not too hard to get. You just basically have to go to somewhere like a sandy area that you can pick up, obviously sand, and you know, continue digging there, and you can gain points quite quickly. We're going to need another 20 points, so it's not going to take that long. And here we are. We can just basically use our shovel, and we should start getting points. So that's only 1 point per time, but no, this shouldn't take very long. And I'll skip forward until we've got every the points we need. And now I've got all those points, hopefully. I should be able to take the vineyard. Yes, zombie vineyard. And we're able to build that. Lastly, we have the zombie winery. And of course, that only takes 50 points, but I don't have any right now. So I just wanted to go check whether we can build that zombie vineyard over here in our existing vineyard area. I assume we can. Yep. And I have enough to make it. I just need space. I almost want to clear out some space and have it up here. It's the easiest way to access this. So can I actually just remove some things? I'll remove you and remove you. Yep, and I have to work to do that, but I can remove it. And remove 2. There we go. And now can I build my zombie vineyard? And it built it right there. Good. And then we will complete. Cool. So now we have an automatable area. Presumably, we need to complete this as well for where the zombie is going to stand, I presume. And from here, we will then be able to assign a zombie. So I'm just going to have to go and get one, but we can choose to grow hops, or we can choose to grow grapes, or indeed upgrade it with quality fertilizer. And we already have some of that stuff. Anyway, we're just about out of time for this episode. So there will be some more episodes coming of Graveyard Keeper with this DLC, and I'm going to basically show you how to automate your vineyard, your winery, and hops basically into beer and get them into your tavern, whereby you're going to then be selling lots of stuff, and of course complete the rest of the storyline stuff that comes with this. Lots of stuff to actually get sorted with that. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed, and if you want to take a look at it, it's on Steam now at £6.29, as I said before. It's not sponsored in any way. I paid for it with my own money that you gratefully get to me by watching adverts in front of the video. You did watch an advert, right? Anyway, thanks a lot for watching as always, guys, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully you enjoyed the Graveyard Keeper. If so, give it a like, click on the bell for notifications, and of course, yeah, thanks for watching.